Okay, we are going to correct Daily Language Review Week 1. And as we correct, please don't erase anything that you already did. Just add to it if you need to make changes. And only use your green correcting pen. So don't erase, don't make, and if you make changes, use your green correcting pen. All right, so here we go. Well, we already did number 1 here. So let's go ahead and look at number 2. Number 2 says the meeting starts at 9:15. Well, first thing we know that really should be 9:15, like the time, right? But let's do our cups. So I'm going to capitalize the T. It's the first word of a sentence. And then let's change 915. Let's make it be a time. So we're going to put that little colon in there. And then lastly, we need to put an end of sentence punctuation in there. So it's just a statement, so let's just go ahead and put a period there. So now it says the meeting starts at 9:15, period. All right, let's look at number 3 down here. We're looking at how to spell the word does, and it's this one right here. It looks like it's saying does, and actually that's how you would spell does if you're talking about like a group of female deer, right? Doe, a deer. But it also spells the word does, so that's kind of funny. And then number 5, the grass is too long. Well, that's an opinion. It may be too long to somebody, but it may just be fine to somebody else. All right, let's go down and look at Tuesday here. So number 1 on Tuesday, which one of those spells the word today? And it's the third one over. There it is. And number 2, which word spells bowl correctly? And it's this one right here. All right, we already did number 3. So here's number 4. Him don't know anyone named James. Well, your little usage alarm probably went off. This actually should say he, and we're going to capitalize he. So now let's read it now. He don't know anyone named James. So again, hopefully your usage alarm went off, and instead of the word don't, he don't know, he doesn't know. So we're going to use that word does that we had up on Monday, D-O-E-S. And then we're going to make the contraction, so N''T. He doesn't know anyone named James. And we need to capitalize the J in James because it's a proper noun, somebody's name, and then just a period at the end. All right, number 5, the door was ajar, and we felt a breeze from outside. So ajar means open or slightly open. So it wasn't completely open, it was just ajar. So it could be, you could put the words open or slightly open as long as you have the word open in there. All right, let's go on to Wednesday. Number 1, she bought apples, carrots, and cereal. Now, so we need to cups. Let's do capitalization, right? First letter of the first word. Usage sounds fine, right? She bought apples, carrots, and cereal. Nothing sounds wrong in that, so the usage is right. Punctuation, though, we need to add commas. When you're making a list of things, you need to put commas in between the items in a list. So what is one thing she bought? Apples. What's another thing she bought? Carrots. What's another thing she bought? Cereal. So we need to have commas in between each of those. And then again, this is just a statement, so a period at the end. And then we talked about, on number 2, we don't need both Mary and she is going to be late for the lesson. So let's choose one of those. And I'm going to take out she, and I'm going to capitalize the M in Mary. Mary is going to be late for the lesson, and then just a period at the end. All right, number 3, I'm sure you guys got this. Fire is hot, like ice is cold. And then number 4 down here, how do you spell friend? And fry end is how I remember how to spell it. Fry end, it has the word end in it. Fry end. And then happiness is this one that has the 2 P's in the middle. Happiness. There we go. And then last one, Thursday down here. Wanted, number 1. This is the first one. That's how you spell the word wanted. And then we're going to correct these so that we're going to remember cups. So my dad taked my sister's bike to be fixed. So hopefully your usage alarm went off. It shouldn't be my dad taked my sister's bike. It should be my dad took. So let's change that to took. And we need to capitalize. Now let's go through and capitalize, right? First word. Now in this one, we're not going to capitalize the word dad because we're not using it like it's his name. We're not saying dad took my sister's bike to be fixed. We're just saying my dad, right? Another punctuation is we need to say whose bike is it? It's my sister's bike. And we use an apostrophe in between the S and the last letter of the word that comes before it to show kind of ownership. Whose bike is it? It's my sister's bike. And then last, we need a period at the end. Number 3, he knowed what his homework was. So there we go again, usage. It shouldn't be knowed. That's not actually a real word. It's knew. So then we capitalize the H. He knew what his homework was. Period at the end. And then the last one. Where would someone probably say the following? Well, where would you be if you heard somebody say, Julia, may I borrow your eraser? Well, you might be at school, or you might be in a classroom. Something reasonable like that. And then number 5, swimmers, take your mark, set, go. Well, you would be at a pool somewhere, right? All right, and that's Daily Language Review for week 1. Great job, you guys.